I keep forgetting I'm getting older, but when I realize it's too late, wanna be young again, do it over. Feel the innocence on my face. I know you don't owe me any favors, but if you did, it would be more time. So if you're listening, Mother Nature, can't you bend your rules? Just say you'll try. if it costs my soul, you know I'll sell. Everybody's dancing now. Let's leave them behind. You're saying get my jacket. We're in your house, but it feels like home somehow. Can't deny this is where I'm supposed to be tonight. In lover's paradise. Said I shouldn't stay, but you look so pretty, pretty boy. Won't go all the way, but I'll let you pretty, pretty close. You've got that look in your eyes, oceans deep. It looks like I don't have a choice when you look so pretty, pretty boy. Cherry on top when I'm getting under you. That's
Hey there, welcome to the 757 Spyfly. Thanks for coming in today. Moving a little bit slowly today, but we'll slowly make it out to the airplane. It's time for Vectors to Copenhagen. We got the nice A321 ready to go, and it's flying time. I think I'm going to need some coffee today. Hey, at least we got an espresso machine here. And if you look to the lower right-hand side, they've also got one of those things that you use to whip up the milk and all that other stuff too. So they've got all sorts of really cool things here in the galley. But thank you for coming on in today. I hope you are doing really good. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Let's see. I was really impressed with this part. Most of the walkway into the jetway, I thought was a little, not great and stuff. But as we were coming on over here, we looked around here and looked there. I thought, wow, that looks good. I just thought that really looked great coming on in. So I thought, gee, this is actually pretty good. So really nice view of the A320 in the door there. And one of the cool things is you can actually open the door from the outside, and you can close the door from the outside too. You have to be in walk around mode, and I think you need to have stairs. You can't do it from a jetway like this, but it's actually really pretty cool. So Patrick, welcome aboard. A very nice Thanksgiving. I hope you had one too. Where are the tea bags? No tea bags right now. I'm having to go with coffee. And my voice and energy level a little low. Woke up this morning with a full-blown winter cold today. So apologies for the energy level. It's not going to be there. And voice is holding in there. But let's go ahead, and right now I'm planning on Bergen to Copenhagen, and then we'll probably go and do a raid. I was really excited to see that they are starting to start talking online about the 737 MAX that's coming from PMDG. Loviz has been watching one of the live streams on that over on YouTube. And Loviz says the list is actually rather long of all of the improvements that they're making. So can't wait to see, what happens when the NGs finally make their way over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hey, Laxon, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Professor's here. Coney's here, too. Welcome, welcome. Don't beat the dragon. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Just like every day. It's outdated. My A320's outdated. Say it ain't so. Not at all. These are really, really nice A320s. I'm maybe they are getting a little old, but I really love the A320, 19, 20, and 21s. Let's see. Loviz says get ready for an ACARS in the PMDG to be just like the ones they are in the real 737. So in the real 737, they have cars. Do they have a motorcycles too? Do they have a bikes, or is it just ACARS? Get at ACARS and yeah. Smooth Dog, welcome in. Thank you for coming in today. Good to see you. Rockin' Red Wing, welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you. Good evening, Norse Viking from ENGM. Thanks for coming by today. We're doing Vectors to Copenhagen, and you may kind of wonder, why do you always do Vectors to Copenhagen and stuff like that? This is one of the bigger VATSIM events, but one of the things I've noticed is, and I guess this is a bad word for live streaming and stuff, the Vectors to Copenhagen event is rather predictable. And by that, I mean you can count on the really great ATC in a busy environment, but you can count on it to be, different weather, different runways and stuff like that from week to week. But if you're new to this flight sim thing, you can count on it always being crowded, but relatively calm, cool, and collected. So once you start to learn once you start to learn how this works, Vectors to Copenhagen is a great event when you're starting to learn about VATSIM and you want to level up your game a little bit. Yeah, I'm afraid we are sim-flying under the influence of cold medicine. And in my case, it's Dayquil. That's about the only thing that keeps me from drooling on the microphone, which is not very charming, I know. Hi there, T-Bird. Welcome on in. Thanks for coming in. Real G's going to fix your Phoenix problem. Good luck today. I hope that that works out for you. Oh, and I also saw somebody in chat. I think it was Brandon in chat got the magic email from WinWing. So they are starting to go out for those of you that ordered the WinWing throttles, right? So as soon as I saw Brandon's post that says, "Hey, I just got to pay for my WinWing," it's like the only bill that we always say, "Yeah, come on, I'm ready to get the bill, ready to get the bill." But Brandon got that today. I think it was Brandon, and so I'm kind of sitting here ready to say, "Hey, where's mine? I'm ready to pay for it. I'm ready for it to be delivered." Raining. We've got a little bit of light rain here, I've noticed. Not a ton of rain, but it's been light rain, at least in my sim for today. So there we go. Thank you. You know, it usually, I'm one of those silly people that always manages to pick up a bug and stuff like that usually about, you know, on the day before the weekend and stuff. So that's just always kind of been the way that my world has worked. So I got 2 days to get over it and we'll be all ready to go. And by the way, I think we've also got Flying Sea Santa coming up this Saturday. So we need to be ready for that. So when we get back on Thursday, we ought to go and fly into, you know, maybe a 3-hop from Kiruna to Rovaniemi to Tromsø. Oh, and Loviz found if you've got the Tromsø freeware airport like I do, you need to go and get an update. There's an update for that one before Flying Sea Santa if you're going to Tromsø. I got it downloaded and it looks like it's really good. So there you go. Is there still lots of snow? Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of melting today. The temperature is starting to get up a little bit closer to freezing. We'll get that tomorrow, and then another weather system's going to be coming in tomorrow afternoon. So, but you know, that's just kind of the way it is this year. I think it really is kind of a little bit early for the weather to have kind of changed here. Usually, we don't have the snow sticking to the ground until. Usually, it doesn't start sticking to the ground until around the Christmas holiday and stuff. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And let's get alerts turned on, and let's go ahead and fly. Hey, Mr. Posh Martin, good to see you. Heading to New Zealand tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So, Mr. Posh Martin, it's been a rough day at Mr. Posh Martin's house. So, Mr. Posh Martin, thank you for coming in a little bit today. Can't take the hurt away, but at least maybe you can take a vacation from it for a little bit here if I can stop coughing and hacking and stuff. But I'm real sorry to hear about the news at your house. And you know, it's good that you both are there for each other to help, help go through this. Patrick, you've been looking at the WeatherStar 4000. Yeah, I actually, during the day, when I'm like doing laundry or, just cleaning stuff up, I'll always pop up the WeatherStar 4000. And this is a thing that it works in the United States. It sadly doesn't work around the world because it'd be fun to have some world things here. I just put a link into this. This is the old Weather on the 8s from the Weather Channel. Some guy created this as an emulator, so it looks like that. And all this thing does just rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. And you can change locations and stuff like that. So, if you're kind of a weather nerd like I am, it's kind of a neat thing there. ATC Swede is checking in. ATC from Sweden. I think we're kind of flying through your area. I think mostly it's Polaris down to Copenhagen today, but we'll be doing Oslo soon too. ATC Swede, are you getting ready for Flying Sea Santa soon? Getting ready for the big event? I know we've all got slots and we can't wait. Definitely looking forward to it for sure. Julian, I just popped it into chat. Did you see it above there, or do I need to do it again? Julianator. So let's see. I probably should start getting ready to go. Although, really, when my brain is this fuzzy, and believe you me, it is super fuzzy because of the cold, I can just sit here and chatter away and stuff like that. So, air operations control. Now, whenever I see, you know, when we're flying this airplane and I see AOC menu and stuff like that, I can't help thinking about the really nice description about why it actually really made financial sense for Alaska Airlines to change the Hawaiian call sign. I mean, it really was a nice explanation, and it absolutely made sense as to why it is that that's the case. So, again, that was a really nice explanation. Menzies just did a resub, a year and a month. Thank you for a year and a month of awesome jet fuel and flight plan and helping me to keep the lights on here at Spy HQ. Thank you, and welcome on in. I hope your week is good. We need an intermission in cruise where I present the weather. Hey, I do have a cloth green screen, and my other camera does have a very old prompter on it, so I could actually create something like that. There really isn't much room here at Spy HQ for me to do those sorts of things, and I really need a better camera on the one that's prompted. I really should go and get the prompter from Stream Deck. That one would be a really good one to add to all this, and they've also got a larger size one now, and you may wonder, well, what do you need a prompter for, you know, for weather on a green screen? But what you do is, instead of words that go by on the prompter for weather guys, they turn it into a video. So the output, you see what everybody sees at home. So that's why it is that, you know, you have that there, so you know where to stand on a big giant green wall. Hi Sim CFI, welcome aboard. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. GA Ryder, good afternoon to the Georgia Coast. It's been a good week so far, Menzies. Good luck. You know, the week is young, but there you go. And AT Sweet, it's going to be awesome. I'm still waiting to become a controller on VATSIM. Oh, you're a controller IRL. Oh, wow. No kidding. Hey, it's always great to meet somebody who's IRL here. I mean, seriously, that is really, thank you for coming in and being here and letting us, you know, helping us do this a little better. Come in and play, and yeah, I hope you get to be on VATSIM soon. Beer cheers, GT Boy. Hi, Blue Idol. Actually, no. Most all of the weather presenters that I know that are any good at all, absolutely hate that part of it. They, you know, most of the people that are any good on radio and TV can't stand the way they look, and they can't stand the sound of their own voice. Now, the ones that suck, oh, they just love themselves. But there you go. Let's see. Flight number is in. Yeah, they've released the NDA, so all of the people who got pre-release copies of the PMDG 737 are now free to talk about it. So yeah, there's new cool things coming out. I'm glad that they're releasing the 800 first. That's certainly my favorite one for sure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the cargoes open. And that looks good over there. I need some numbers here. Rockin' Red Wings has the iFly Max. No matter which version, sounds the horn and saying the cabin pressure is too high. But it's normal in the computers? Do you have live weather on by any chance? I mean, are you flying with live weather? It could be the barometric pressure is just very, very different, and that's part of the problem. I don't know. GT Boy, you're looking for the Windwing Ursa Minor, the throttle metal. Hey, I picked that up, and also the landing gear handle, so I'm really looking forward to our friends from Windwing sending me a bill and saying, pay for this that thing, so that we can get a visit from FedEx or UPS here. I have not heard about pricing, Brandon. Basically, what we've all heard is what Robert Randazzo from PMDG has said, and it's, quote, the price of a couple of cups of coffee. Okay, so let's say an average coffee at Starbucks is going for $7. So a couple of cups, that's usually two, so maybe $15. I don't know. What do you think? That's what I'm kind of expecting right now. Plus, I gave up Starbucks years ago, so there you go. Flight level, there's weather. I don't know about you. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing right now. Not a clue. I'm just sort of like pushing buttons here. I don't. This has the potential to be a real disaster. I do. I love the 777s too. The cargo is a great airplane. Mr. Posh Martin, so that's going to be about 15 pounds in London. Yeah, I think it's going to be 15 pounds, $50. Yeah, at least $50. I think it's more like I'm sure Robert Randazzo knows what a cup of coffee goes for, and if that's what he said, a couple of cups of coffee, I'd be surprised if it's more than $15 or $20 at the most. Now Tim Dog's right. I think if it was 50, spilled. If it turns out to be 50. Okay, I mean if it's 50 for all your PMDG 737s or something like that, then there you go. That's right, it's the solar flares. That's what's doing it. It's the solar flares. Okay, I've got those in. Let's go and let's do zero fuel weights. I think I can handle that. That's right. That's ever since that story broke, literally everything that's wrong in my world now. Oh, it must be the solar flares. It's got to be the solar radiation. It's jumbled the circuits or something like that. 26.9. I'm sure that the people that actually have to deal with the problem and the airlines that have to, spend money to get it all fixed and stuff like that, it's not as funny as I think it is. But I'm on Dayquil right now, so you'd be surprised what's funny to me at the moment. Let's see. It's going to be a significant discount. Yeah, significant discount for 2020 owners. That's what we're talking about, the upgrade fee. So, Coney, thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. I do appreciate those. YouTube is doing some nice growing, and I really appreciate that. By the way, if you are in YouTube, we did finally turn on a couple of small channel memberships over there, to which point you'll get a free. You'll get a video every day that we fly, unless something happens, which every now and then it does. There's a pre-flight video and weather briefing, I guess, that you'll see each morning on the days that we fly. Okay, I think I need to do taxi fuel now, right? Yeah, taxi, 0.203. 0.203. I mean, seriously, can you imagine what it's going to be like talking on the radio with this? 0.766. 0.766. Alternate is 1.48. 1.48. Not 78. 48. Alternate and 1.22 is 30 minutes of fuel. And look over here, there's our numbers, and fuel is looking good. Okay, let's try and do a clearance. We could do that, right? I am at stand 17, so we need to know which gate we're at. So we're at gate 017, and that looks really good. And let's check VATSIM, ENBR ATIS, information Foxy, and delivery is doing PDC DCL, so we can do that. Let's see. I have absolutely forgotten, Captain Chris. If you go and do in a web browser FS add-on compare, and then put that in, you'll probably see, you know, whatever the popular one is probably the one I've got. I'm sorry, I just don't remember those things. Let's see. Okay, back from AOC manual, and that stands for Airline Operations Control, according to my friend Sibby. Let's do ATC request, pre-departure clearance. Okay, we know we're at gate 17 because I just looked that up, right? Yeah, that's safe. ADAS is information Foxtrot. And station is ENBR. ENBR. Okay, that looks good. What time is it? Yeah, let's try and put a Tobit in. Targeted off blocks time is I'm starting to put those in. 1835. I don't know if they appreciate it when we do that or not in free text, but I popped that in there now. Fly Tampa. Oh, Captain Chris, anytime you got to fly Tampa, scenery, you're going to be happy. Remember, we had Fly Tampa in Athens the other day, and it was really good. Okay, that looks great. That looks great. We should start boarding our passengers. Phoenix, mass and balance, load the airplane. Let's do the 8 minutes. I'm afraid that I don't have the patience for GSX boarding today. Actually, I kind of like that, Danny VDW, that, you know, if it's always raining in Bergen, I kind of like the rainier places. GA Rider heard from a flight attendant that the fix for the solar flare was a zip drive. I think it was a floppy disk, but maybe it was a zip drive. It takes 2 hours per airplane, and they had 200 airplanes, and they had to all be updated in 2 days. I'm going to guess that that was pretty big. That was a long one for sure. Coney, we'll see Santa. Fly and See Santa is coming up for... Fly and See Santa is going to come up on... Hey, there's our 1990s phone ringing. Always like that. Is Saturday, I think, if I've got my day right. My days are probably not going to be good. Anything that I say, please take with a pound of salt today. Seriously. Scandi 441, ENBR, cleared to EKCH, page 2. Off of runway 17 on the Tuxel for Chuckles departure. Our squawk is 1741. 1741. Next frequency is 123.405. 123.405. Yep, 123.405, and we'll gotta get a departure frequency in there. Our climb and maintain altitude is 6,000 feet. And let's go and just check out page 3. And that's it. Let's Wilco this and send it. Bergen is the rainiest city in Europe. Really? Do they have good internet? Can I get an apartment with a nice view of either the water or the airport, so that, you know, I can see that stuff? No, seriously, rainy weather, I've always kind of liked that a little bit. Plus, you know, sunny and hot. Sunny, dusty, and hot just isn't fun. Okay, we really need to come over here, and I need to do charts, otherwise I'll screw things up and it'll be dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Captain Chris says Airbus announced that almost all of the 6,000 A320s have become, they got the update, they only have a few aircraft left to go. We had a list. We had somebody posted over on Discord the list of all the airplanes. So it was, you know, A319 2021s, an awful lot of those airplanes. So it was a really big deal. Clearance is confirmed. Okay, cool. Wrong button. So let's see. ENBR I've got Lido charts, airport, and that's all we need there. We have runway SIDS, RNAV SIDS runway 17. Come over here, RNAV SIDS runway 17. We just need to look at this because there's a couple pieces of information that you need to get off of these. And our departure is Tuxel for Charlie. So what we're going to kind of do is come in here and we need to get Tuxel for Charlie up there. And there's 8 pages. And so you make sure you get the right one. Okay, there we go. Tuxel for Charlie off of runway 17. Okay, the big thing we cared about, initial climb, which they were very nice. They gave it to us, 6,000 feet. And then the next thing we need is when passing 1,500, we contact Flesland approach. So 121,005. Well, aside from the crappy frequency, it should be 121,007, but I should stop being, whiny about that. Okay, so we really needed that. Okay, so we got that valuable piece of information. Now over here on airport charts, this is going to have a bunch of stuff we don't need. So we're going to get rid of this, get rid of this. These are all for monster airplanes. Save the ground chart. We got the ground chart. Keep coming up, and now we need the airport parking chart. So we got that one, and now everything else is here that we need. RNAV stars. When we get up in the air, we're going to come in on the Tesby arrival, and the hold is at Rossby. We'll plug that in. We are not going to connect the star with the ILS, and now we got all that in, and we can plug stuff in. Okay, let's get that done. So flight plan. ENBR, departure. We are departing off of runway 17. It's the Tuxel for Charlie departure. Tuxie for Charlie, and insert. Okay, we got that one. EKCH, arrivals. It's going to be 22 left. Good thing I checked. ILS 22 left. It's Tesby for Charlie. So Tesby for Charlie. Go to VIAs and make sure you select no VIA because we don't want it to try the VIA there. And insert that into the flight plan too. Cool. Did I write it? I think I just said it. I did say 121. I said when I so Professor, I was saying it 007, but I typed it correctly. I was being, I'm sorry, I thought I was being funny. But, so, yeah, I've done that in the past. Type something down but say something else. I was deliberately misleading. I've become a problem child. Okay, init, page B. But thank you for checking me and making sure I put the right numbers in. Let's see, we've got a squawk code 1741. Clear. 1741. Got that in there. That looks good. Okay, next frequency for us is 123405. 123405. There we go. There's that. After 123405, we've got ENBR. We got 2 grounds. One of them is just ground. The other is P ground. We'll have to dial that in when it's time. I don't hear anything because somebody forgot to start the Katie Pilot app. Hey, Jessica. Jessica did a mock exam today. All right. How'd it go? Was it okay? Did you figure out some good stuff? All right, this is all looking good. Let's go ahead and open the master switch. And that looks great. Let's start the APU. APU starts. How are we doing on the loadout here? 190 of 207 passengers. We're doing good. I know the Katie Pilot app needs to be at the top, right? It just need, you know, it's the coolest thing and I always forget it. Oh, the coffee is wonderful today. Okay, this is good. Our altimeter here in beautiful downtown Bergen needs to go to hectopascals. We'll switch the Copilot to 0992. 0992 is our altimeter setting. We ought to set this for the Copilot. 0992. Good. We have an initial climb clearance of 6,000 feet. Yeah, talking on the radio is going to be an absolute nightmare today. Hey, the final load sheet's in. Let's get that done and get out of here. Okay, load sheet 68.9. 68.9 is correct. Our center of gravity, final center of gravity, is 26 point. Is that an 8 or a 9? That's a 9. Okay, let's accept that. And those two numbers are correct. The airplane is says we need 6.4 tons of fuel to make it to Copenhagen. I have boarded 8.5 because, you know, vectors to holding. Captain Dario, welcome aboard. And JSG Droid is airborne and it is a soggy departure. Time for us to go. APU bleed, temperature down a click, external power on, fuel pumps on. Fuel pumps are groovy there. I still don't hear anybody on the radio. 123405. 123405, that's correct. I do have VPilot set up, so that's good. Airplane is loaded, as is your pilot. Let's go ahead and we're going to close those, turn off preconditioned air in the ground power unit. J Gunner 319 just did a follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. And that looks really good. Let's also toggle the jetway. Jetway is good. Do we dare trust GSX with our pushback today? Do we dare trust GSX with the pushback? I think so. It handles the pushback all right. It is wet here in Bergen, and everything is set. Let's do our takeoff. And this is good over here. That looks great. This is good here. Come on back to here. Our parking brakes off. Parking brakes are on. Disconnect the chocks. Come on over here. Go to charts. And let's go and do... Let's do GSX. And prepare for pushback and departure. Norwegian Air Shuttle. No. Okay. ATC Swede did a super chat. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for a really nice super chat, ATC Swede. That was really nice of you. Thank you for some really nice jet fuel in the flight plan.
We are ready for pushback.
Hey, there's our pushback truck guy. We're all ready to go there. Thanks, ATC Swede. I really appreciate the support. This is how I kind of keep the lights on in my world, so I'm really grateful for that. Thank you very much. I think it's time to go. Seatbelts can go on. Doors are closed. I don't hear anybody on one. There we go. I hear somebody finally. Okay, everything's good here. How late are we? Oh wow, we're ready to go. I mean, we're still actually kind of on time.
Scandinavian 31 Charlie, clear to Gardermoen, go cut to Charlie, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 4060.
Scandinavian 3H, correction, Scandinavian 3-1, Charlie, read correct. Report ready to planner, 121, decimal 305, bye-bye.
That's
Report
what
ready,
that P
121,
is. It's a
305,
planner.
Scandinavian 3-1, Charlie, bye-bye.
Flesland Delivery, very good evening from Scandinavian 441. We're in A321 at stand 17 with information Foxtrot. A very nice PDC clearance is aboard, requesting startup and pushback.
Scandinavian 441, Flesland Delivery, very good evening. Report ready to planner on 121, decimal 305, bye-bye.
121 decimal 305. We'll talk to planner. Thanks. Have a good week from Scandy 441. I do like the fact that they've got these planner positions that they're using. That's really kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and get on their radar scope. So TARA and squat mode Charlie on taxiways because of VATSIM. Thanks again, ATC Suites. That was really nice. Flesland Planner, very good evening from Scandinavian 441 at stand 17 with the information Foxtrot, fully ready for startup and pushback.
Scandinavian 441, Class 1 Planner, good evening. Your number is 3 to Copenhagen, so expect startup at 4:08. I will call you back in sequence.
Okay, we'll wait here for your call back. Thank you for Scandy 441. Looks like 11 minutes. I'm going to start the chrono for about 11 minutes, so we'll just take a look at that. Yeah, Irvi, I'm going to really mangle a lot of words today. It's just going to happen. Hey, we could set up the backup altimeter. 0992. There we go. And I did manage to get the backup artificial horizon ready to go, so that's good. And now we'll just kind of chill for a second. I guess since we're waiting, let's do seatbelts off. In case, so, you know, we've got about a 10-minute gate hold here. So if it's a 10-minute gate hold, if somebody has to, you know, go, they can. So Irvi, you've got the flu right now, so your brain is melted too. It's not a flu. I mean, in fact, I've been, yeah, I obviously was starting to feel it yesterday during the live stream, and as soon as I got off the live stream, I was just chowing down on everything.
Right,
got up this morning, made a big breakfast, so I'm pretty much on the mend here already, but to keep from drooling on the microphone, I did take a Dayquil, and that is a controlled substance for me. How is that different from usual? Professor wants a tour of the airport. We could do that. Hey, Professor, we could actually do that. So let's go over here, and we're going to get the zoomer, the zoomer camera. This is the drone cam. So let's increase the speed of the drone cam. And you remember we had the drone cam standing outside the door in the jetway, but that's gone now. And so what we can do is kind of pull back a little bit, and there's our airplane. And so there's the airport. We've had this airport actually for quite a while now, and it's really kind of cool. So they've got Terminal 2. We're here at Terminal 2. I like the rounder terminal, but it's not really good for an A321. I think that there's really only one medium-sized gate here. Irvi can't, yeah. Remembering call signs is going to be really, really bad today. Hey, Wabi. Well, I think, you know, in my case, it's just really cold outside, and to keep my car going and stuff, I have to regularly go out and start it up and stuff like that. So, you know, I was going outside. Now, I wasn't going out in shorts and a t-shirt, but, you know, we've had some really, really cold temperatures lately. So my guess is I'm just, you know, just the first cold of the year. So... But yeah, this is actually a really, really nice airport. It's fun to depart from too, and like, you know, Copenhagen, the ATC is always really, really good here. Let's see. There's Captain Dario. Polyot has brain pain. I don't think it's from any jokes I've told, because I haven't done any in the past few minutes, so it can't be my fault. The brain pain there can't be my fault. What else are we doing? All right, let's just run through some stuff to make sure somebody hasn't forgotten anything. APU is up and running. Temperature in the back cabin's down 1 degree. We have nav lights on. Seatbelts are off for a gate hold, and we're just chilling here. Down here, we've already got the transponder on. We're squawking mode Charlie. Controls, flaps are up, speed brakes are down, and everything looks good to go there. Frequencies are set. Flight management computer, we didn't go back on this page, but that's probably not a big deal. Let's see. The door to the cockpit is closed. I think we've done everything and we're ready to go. Since Brandon got the WinWing email, let's just check the email box. Maybe it's in there. Nah, it's not in there. It's not in there. Nothing in the spam folder, so it's not over there yet. So at least it's not in the spam folder, so not buying the WinWing stuff today.
Planner, very good evening. Scandinavian 31 Charlie Delta 16, request pushback and start.
5 minutes into an 11-minute gate hold, and usually they always...
Hold position and ground on 121.905, Scandinavian 31 Charlie, bye-bye.
Lobby is getting over some sickness too. You know, just a small little cup of orange juice each day kind of, you know, keeps me going a little bit better and helps me to, you know, battle bugs and stuff like that. So maybe that'll help you a little bit too. So, you know, that's just kind of the way that happens. Nothing else we can really do in here. All of this is ready to go. All we really need, I guess, is the ground chart here. Polyot is exhausted today.
7, hold position, contact ground 121.
I got to sleep at 6:30 and was up for your first meeting. Been going through the day on caffeine tablets.
Thank you, see you next time.
Okay, Polyot, like I said, it's just going to be probably a single flight for today, for us today. I'm disappointed. I'd rather fly 2, but... So, you're not going to miss an awful lot today. Would I suggest the Thrustmaster for a new simulator? The, throttles or the yoke? Captain Dario, Thrustmaster is a great way to get started. Well, don't feel like you have to. I mean, if you're like keeping yourself going off of, you know, caffeine tablets. I've never actually had a caffeine tablet. That would probably wire me out so bad. I mean, I'm not kidding. It would wire me so bad. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, this, I think it's going to probably be this one today, and we'll find somebody to raid. But yeah, Captain Dario, I really feel like Thrustmaster, a throttle, a stick and a throttle combination is a great way to start. One thing to maybe consider, especially if you're a real... If you are a real-world pilot or you're going to become one, might I also suggest a set of the Logitech rudder pedals, okay? They're not too expensive, and at least it gets you started with the idea of using rudder pedals. So, you know, maybe a medium price range Thrustmaster, stick, throttle, and then the Logitech rudder pedals might be a great way to start. Safety tip about the rudder pedals, never wear your shoes. Always wear socks or less, I guess. So you don't want the shoes. They are hard plastic. They're very hard plastic and can be rugged, but if you're just pushing the rudder pedals with your socks, you'll be gentle enough with them that it's going to last you a long time. Okay? That'd be the way that I would start off with. It is 7 p.m. I need to get through a few more hours, otherwise I will be awake again at 2 or 3. Oh boy, what could I you know what? My sleep schedule is been shattered after, 30 years of radio and television work, so any advice that I might have is probably useless to you. I think that your original suggestion earlier in the live stream is good. It's let's just all meet down at the corner pub. I could use a really, really big burger with chili on it, with chili that has just a little bit of spicy flavor to it, and an amber brew would be great. Hi, Sunjammer. Oh, okay. So you are going to start flight school. All right. Captain Dario, I don't want to just spend your money willy-nilly, okay? But if at all possible, you could look in and maybe sneak a set of those rudder pedals in, because that's the way you're going to really fly the airplane when you get to the airplane. And the Thrustmaster, so the rudder, for people that don't have rudder pedals, most sticks, you twist it like that for the rudder. So you can bank and go up and down, but you would bank and twist it a little bit to make a turn. What you're going to do, if you're going to start flight school next year, you really need to start doing using rudder pedals, so you're ready to use rudder pedals to make your turn, okay? Streamlabs wants to send a t-shirt. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I bought this when I first got on Twitch. It's getting pretty old and ragged, but I really like it. And this is what I wear when I'm not feeling good. Loviz, Sunjammer, you had to learn to sleep normally for your CPAP sleeping. Oh, that's one of those oxygen things that you wear when you sleep, I think. How is it going? Hey, Twisted Mexican is back, and I see you're twisted today. Welcome in, Twisted Mexican. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. You are never late. You always get to come in. Yeah, Twisted Mexican. Welcome to the Spy Flight Cold Ward. Everybody's got a cold or the flu or something today. Not kidding. I'm pretty loopy because I've got Dayquil going on right now for today's flight. Not NyQuil. If it was NyQuil, I would be asleep right here, just because that stuff knocks me out. And then the next morning I'm hungover, so I don't like using that. But yeah, Captain Dario, good luck with that, and let us know how flight school goes too. I think that that's really going to be kind of cool for you. And I tell you, my flight training and flight school are memories that I'll carry with me my whole life, and they're some of the best memories I have. Sunjammer says it's going good. It's just the waterworks is the limiting factor for how long you sleep. The waterworks, really? Oh, so it's probably you add water to the machine for some humidity? The weather is crazy hot one day and cold the next. I think that's probably why I got a cold. Hot one day, really cold the next. Tim Dog had a CPAP for a couple of years. It takes some getting used to, but now Tim Dog cannot sleep without it. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, your waterworks. Oh, got it. Yeah, as we all get older, I've actually kind of...
Copenhagen 441, hold position and contact ground, 121 decimal minor 05. Have a nice flight.
121.905 for Scandi 441, and we'll hold position. Thank you for the ATC, and have a really great week.
Thanks, thank you.
Am I even making any sense at all? That's right, getting up at that. No, I was about to say, yeah, we all have to get that. I really have managed to cut way back on that, though, by slowly tapering off my consumption of liquid beverages in the evening. It's really pretty good. Nikki Fizz! Oh my gosh, Nikki Fizz got the Winwing email. Folks, the Winwing emails are starting to go out. Keep an eye on your email inbox. Remember, you got 48 hours to pay for it, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Oh my gosh, we could have Winwing throttles coming out soon. Hi, North Gaming. Nikki Fizz, that's exciting news. Flesland Ground, hi there from Scandinavian 441 at gate 17 with information Foxtrot requesting startup and pushback.
Scandinavian 441, Flesland Ground, good evening.
Hold position, Scandi 441. That is exciting news. That is really exciting news.
So was that for Scandinavian 177?
Negative for the Lufthansa 184, contact Flesland Tower and 119.105, bye-bye.
Good, we're all set with our next frequency, yay. Yep, yeah, I think that's the one, Nikki Fizz.
Scandinavian 31 Charlie, request taxi.
Okay, so keep an eye that they're sending out email. Captain Sibby is here. Hi, Sibby.
17 intersection Alpha 2.
Captain Dario, we're talking about the email that comes from a company called Winwing. And that email is basically if you pre-ordered something, you pre-ordered like the throttles and stuff from Winwing. This is basically something we've been waiting for since September, since we pre-ordered it. And now they're starting to come out because they've got them in stock and they can ship, especially in the United States because of the tariff wars and stuff. So they're now starting to go out to people in the U.S. to pay for it, which means they're in stock and they will start shipping it.
And even 441, push and start approved, UNH 90901.
90901 on the altimeter, push and start is approved for Scandi 441. Okay, seatbelts.
Scandinavian 177,
Beacon.
Contact tower 119.
Cabin call.
119 and 105, Scandinavian 177.
Parking brakes. And away!
Closing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until...
I know, Sibby's been trying for years to grow a really nice channel, and it's so hard here on Twitch. But it's great that you're here, Captain Sibby. Thank you for coming in. Captain Sibby is my Airbus flight instructor. And away we go. Copenhagen, here we come. That's right. What did they say in that one movie? Never give up, never surrender, full speed ahead, right? Never give up, never surrender, full speed ahead. North Gaming says hi to Captain Sibby. CT Aviation. I think it's the 800 is the one that I like because that's the one that United had the really cool Star Wars livery for, and that's the one that I like. So it's the 800, which I believe is the first one. It's the one that I think that the people that got early access to it are showing online.
Set parking brakes.
And parking brakes are set.
Unlocking gear.
And starter from normal to ignition. We're supposed to come back here, make sure the engines are ready to start. And starting engine number one. Engine number one starts. Bryler Gaming, this is your hometown. Bryler Gaming, they say that this is the rainiest town in Norway. Is it the rainiest place to go? No, I don't think that the Star Wars, they painted over the Star Wars livery. At least the real cool one that I like.
Ground, good afternoon, Nordic 602, vacated 17
But
by
the Star Wars livery lives on in flight sim.
Left is clear.
Golf and Mike stand one liner, Nordic 602.
So Bryler Gaming, kind of looking around as I start thinking about places to move and all of that for places that is a little bit, you know, rainy and stuff. It rains around 200 days a year. That's not bad. See, partly because, you know, I'm, you know, an amateur part-time author who writes books, and, you know, the cheesy way to start a novel is, it was a dark and stormy night. I've never done that with mine, but I do have the spies and the spy stories poke fun at people who do. CT Aviation, actually United has one retro livery, and it's the old Friendship livery, but I wish they would too. I wish they'd do the Tulip and Battleship liveries. I think those would be a good thing for them to do. Actually, no, I think it is soggier in certain parts of Norway than it is in the UK. Engine number 2's coming on up. Looks good there. Pilot brief, minimum takeoff fuel is 6.7. So we need to be ready to keep an eye on that. Leonard is back. Hi, Leonard. Welcome back in. And engines coming up here. Professor says come to the Middle East. It would be a 0 rainy day per year. Oh, I'd probably dry out, Professor. I really would probably dry out. Need to be someplace near the ocean or a very big lake. Starter goes back to normal.
Nordic 602 on stand.
And I wait for the packs to go out.
Thank you.
And APU goes off.
602, thank you, flying to Bergen. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, this is good. And control checks. Let's do side stick forward and back and release. Rudder left, rudder right, release. Flight controls, ailerons, release. Trim is going to be up 0.6. Trim is set. Flaps are going to be 2. So flaps are 2. Speed brakes are armed. Auto brakes are max. Flesland ground, hello again. Scandinavian 441 has pushed and started from stand 17, requesting taxi.
Scandinavian 441, taxi via November, Yankee, Holly Point, runway 17, interception Alpha 2.
Scandi 441, I'm sorry, part of those instructions were garbled. Could you repeat for Scandinavian 441?
Scandinavian 441, yes, sorry, taxi via November, Golf, and the Yankee, Holly Point, Alpha 1, runway 17.
Taxiing via November, Golf, and Yankee to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 17 for Scandinavian 441. Thanks. Yep, the mic just broke up. All right, let's go and figure that out. So, November. So, November, Golf, Yankee. November, Golf, Yankee. Okay, I think we can do that. Parking brakes off. And nose light on. Cabin call. And away we go. Buckeye says spy hat. We're going to need all the help we can get, right, Buckeye? And we're going to need a little bit of power to get us going. And this is November. Bergen is in comparison to Seattle in the world where you get the most rain. Really? Oh, Brawler Gaming, there'll be hydration today, believe you me. Okay, now we're looking for Golf. There's Golf straight ahead. Okay, anybody coming over here? Nope. Anybody over there? That's the direction we're going. There's gambling going on. And we made it over, and it's Yankee. I'm gonna change my departure performance. It's Norway, it's December. I say it's wet. I'm gonna do engine anti-ice on. Calculate, resend. And we'll turn off, let's deactivate GSX.
Intersection Alpha 3 40.17 and contact tower 119.105 7 Alpha. Thank you, bye bye. Bye.
Predictive wind shear on. Config check. 1, 2, 3. And config is green. We're ready to go. No, JSG Droid got the hold at Rossby. There's a lot of inbound airplanes. Okay, so as soon as we get up in the air and we have a sec, we should install the hold. We need to be sure and install the hold. And before we get too busy, let's go to the thermos. Coffee into the cup, because I'm going to need that. Okay, great. Got blown a little off to the side there. Captain Dario? Oh yes. I use a WinWing side stick, the Ursa Minor. I've got the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Captain's Pack, so it's got throttles and also speed brakes and flaps. T-Bird said some very nice cross...
Contact system tower on 119.105. Have a great night to Copenhagen.
119.105 now for Scandinavian 441. Thank you. Have a good week. And departure is 121005. 121005. And also some WinWing autopilots and McDoos. So yeah, I've been collecting a few things for the sim cockpit. As soon as the WinWing throttles arrive, I'll be reactivating a couple of old little webcam things that I have on there, so you'll see those along the bottom of the screen. And then I'll also do a video as soon as it's available. You know, just a video on setting it up, so you'll see that too. Westland Tower, hello from Scandinavian 441. Approaching Alpha 1 and 17 with information Foxtrot fully ready.
Scandinavian 441, Westland Tower, hello. Are you able to immediate departure?
Scandinavian 441, available immediate departure. We have inbound traffic on site.
Scandinavian 441, line up 17.
Lining up 17, Scandi 441. Wow. Holy crap. Do they realize...
87 Alpha, approach 1-1-605.
Do they have any idea that this pilot is on Dayquil right now?
Scandinavian 441, wind 146, picking up, correction 20 knots from 17, clear takeoff.
17, clear for takeoff. Scandinavian 441, thanks. Let's go. Throttles up.
Westland Tower, hello, this is
Clock going. Engines are stable. Manual flex. SRS runway is set. Auto thrust is blue. Holy cats, that was fast. Kind of overturned a little bit. Hey, look at that. We're in the center of the runway just in time for rotation. 100 knots checked. A lot of right rudder today. And 100 knots. Hands off the throttles. We're flying and rotate. Up and away. And positive climb gear. Gear going up. Nice view of the airport. Bye, Bergen. I'm shocked. Shocked there's gambling going on. Flaps 1. Lever climb, thrust climb. Lower that nose a little bit there. AP because the pilot is on.
Copenhagen 441, approach 121.005.
121 005 for Scandi 441. Thank you. Have a good week.
You too, mate.
Okay, there we go. 121 005. I forgot I wanted anti-ice on. Let's get that going right here and right now. Flusland approach. Hi there. Scandinavian 441 is passing 2,300 for 6.
Identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climbing now flight level 170 for Scandi 441. All right, what are you upset about now? Overspeed.
87 Alpha, contact Polaris 120.655.
Oh, I only did flaps 1. Whoops. I was supposed to get them all the way. I do like the Bergen scenery. This is nice, and hearing that it's kind of rainy, this is definitely now on the list of places to go and visit. Bridler Gaming said to hydrate. Well, let's do a hydration. The 737, I know. So the people that got a pre-release copy are able to show it. I have not heard a date yet. I haven't heard a date as to when it's going to be available for the rest of us. If I'm not clacking, I'm slacking. Oh my gosh, that was a fast departure. Let's get radar on. Holy cats. Okay, flaps are up. Speed brakes are disarmed. Landing gear is up. After takeoff items are good. Actually, from what we hear, they've made some pretty significant improvements, Captain Sibby.
Feet, connection 991.
Take up feet, connection 991 on the fortfarande.
2870, descend via the Gilbert transition, clear dyna
ADC Camex, nope, I just using basic weather in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
86 kilo, descend to 5,000 feet.
Cabin Sim's always fun to play, right?
441, contact Polaris 120.655.
120.655 now for Scandinavian 441. Thank you. Have a good week.
Clayton approach, good evening, Nordic 221, flight level 160.
Nordic 221, flip.
And this is one of my favorite ATC names is Polaris. That's a great one. Polaris, a very good Polaris, a very good evening from Scandinavian 441, passing flight level 100 for flight level 170. Climb flight level 250 for Scandinavian 441.
441, climb flight level 350.
350, thank you for Scandinavian 441. There we go. Hey, Lagoon, Wobble Lagoon, welcome on in. They are, except I have a Nvidia, an Nvidia 3060 graphics card, not the old graphics card. But everything else is the same. Yeah, Polaris. I think that's a great name for a ATC center. Captain Chris, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday to you. 10,000 feet. Climb is good. All right, let's.
Station coding. Your microphone is
We
muted.
need to put in the hold, right?
No, you still really have to physically unmute your microphone.
I
and
think
then
it's a
hold back.
great ATC name. Polaris. It's a little magical in a way.
Federline 341, contact Copenhagen.
All right, we're going to put in the hold at Rossby with an inbound course of
565.
305 left turns. Flight plan. Rossby.
Federline for discussion 341, contact Copenhagen.
Hold.
135,
I already forgot the numbers. As I usually do. 103 left turns.
Federline 169, contact Copenhagen.
103 left turns. Time is 1 minute. Distance is 5.5. Do they have anything special for this? No, just I guess default. So insert. There we go. That looks good. And back to performance, and we're good to go. Let's see. Guava Lagoon has the 36.
77 Roger.
Guava Lagoon start off in Microsoft Flight Simulator, at least what I did. Start off with all of your settings medium. Okay, step 1. Step 2, turn off all the fancy shadows. Maybe the basic shadows. Turn off all of the AI traffic and stuff like that. 3, turn off, turn cars and ships and flora and fauna down to low. And then jack your clouds up to high. Those are my settings.
Federline 2 Tango Golf, contact Copenhagen. 135.
I also limit my frame rates to 30 FPS. I don't know if that does me any good or not. I'm not sure.
7 Bravo, contact Flight 121.005. Bye-bye.
I know, Sibby, you're 30. I have a 3060. You've got the 3080, but I guess the problem is RAM for your graphics card, right? That's the problem because Mr. Jazz is 737. Yeah, well, they just released all of the content creators that got an advanced copy of the airplane. They just released them from the non-disclosure. So they basically can go and they're showing it off now. I think when they start to release content creators from those sorts of things, at that point in time, we gotta expect, things are gonna be coming up sooner. So, I'm guessing sometime. Usually when they do that, it's like, 2 or 3 days later, maybe a week later. So I hope that maybe next week. Maybe I'm being too optimistic here. Final Rabbit. So the only thing we have to go on with that right now is Robert Rendazzo saying it will cost a couple of cups of coffee. I assume he means designer coffee like Starbucks. That's going to be $7 cup. Times 2 for a couple is $14. Rounded up to $15 is what I'm expecting for the upgrade fee. One 135-565 might be next for us. 135-565. I think the band was a little loud, sorry. Yeah, and that would be fun to do a German cargo flight today. Yeah, so I am North Gamer. Those are my settings, and I try to keep them simple like that, so I can just rattle them off like that. That's right, Captain Sibby. We've all bought some of the same planes multiple times, right? Maybe next week, Mr. Jazz? I don't know. I figure it's like Monday, and they're releasing the content creators. Unless there's like a bug, I would think. I mean, just and maybe I'm messed up here. I don't know. But my thought is, if they release the content creators from their NDAs on a Monday, am I unreasonable to think that maybe Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? I don't know. Again, I have no inside information, no clue at all. I don't know. Larson is got a 5080. Yeah, the graphics are amazing, aren't they? Maybe it really. That's probably good. You know what, Vinyl Rabbit? I think Vinyl Rabbit just hit the nail on the head. You know what? That's it. With Sim Update 4, I'll bet that's it. Because you got to know that the people that have it right now are probably running Sim Update 4. Jessica's got a mock test tomorrow. Which one is it this time?
November and 0 with a 6 state.
We checked in, didn't we?
With a 6 8 Whiskey Lima for traffic, right heading 315.
Right.
So what's that? I mean, the basic difference between what? Dollars and euros is what, a couple of euros or something, like 250 or something like that. So it's like it'd be 17 euros for the upgrade fee. That's just loose. I don't know. I'm not very good at currency conversions.
Canada 7 Mike Papa, climb flight with CT then.
Climb flight 30 hours, Canada.
Canada 7 Mike Papa, contact Copenhagen 135.565, bye-bye.
Contact Copenhagen 135.565.
We got an estimate in chat while I was chattering away. 45 minutes in the hold? Really? Is it that busy?
Canada 12 Alpha, speed 2309. Delta Tango Golf, maintain 2209.
There's our airplane. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit busy here. EKCH. They have 97 arrivals right now, 26 departures. Okay, I guess, yeah, it's a little bit busy right now. A little bit busy.
Right, and 1828, contact Copenhagen 135.
No fear. There's Scandi 177.
With 68 Whiskey Lima, descent flight level 100 to report your airspeed.
We're just coming over. Oh, Stavanger. Okay, Sola Airport. Do I have enough fuel? No fear. If worst comes to worst, I'll just pour some coffee in the tanks. That'll take care of it. Vinyl Rabbit, first flight, the A319 using wind wing throttles this morning. A -26. I have a feeling that's going to be very nice. I'm really looking forward to the wind wings arriving. I've been excited about the wind wings ever since we got our first things from Wind Wing, and it's really just been great. Okay, the hold is in. So, how are we doing on fuel? Divert fuel is 2.7 tons of fuel, right? we currently have 6.8 tons of fuel. The airplane is estimating that without any, twists and turns, we'll have 5.1. So that means I've got 2.5 tons of fuel of just holding time. A little more than 2.5 tons of fuel. Now, again, that's me just guesstimating, and I am on Dayquil, so it could be we're, traveling down the road and we're flirting with disaster here, but I got no other way to go at the moment. Sensitivity between climb and idle is really good, so you can control the power inputs for landing. Harold's is back in chat. Welcome aboard. Harold is Finnair Flight 3 Mike Lima. Final Rabbit, yeah, I woke up this morning with a really bad, not a really bad, but a definite cold. So, yeah, I do have a couple of those Dayquil tablets going. And to be honest, I'm glad I don't have to drive to go to the store or anything today. Those things kind of mess me up, but it's the only way that I could do a live stream. It's the only way that I could be here, otherwise I'd be snarfing all over the microphone so bad it would probably just get shorted out. That's right, words of confidence. Oh, maybe not the words of confidence. That's right, Sibby says the best cure for a cold is Uzu. I tried to buy some here, Sibby. They don't even know what it is, so it's why I've got to move.
Delta Tango Golf, turn left heading 255 for sequencing.
Turn left heading 255, Delta Tango Golf.
Get 2 Papa Yankee, contact less 1 approach 121.005, bye-bye.
Camex, maybe, yes. Maybe we'll see. I did, Polyon suggested that one of the things to look at is the wind wing table clamps. So I purchased the one for the wind wing throttles, and we'll see how that works. And one of the things I will do is as soon as they come in, I'm gonna start taking some video with my phone and stuff, and we'll do an unboxing kind of a thing and all that other stuff. So I'll show you everything that I changed, Camex. Jessica, remember what we talked about yesterday with your mock tests? The whole idea is to figure out what you need to study. Sibby says try Rocky again. I haven't heard you talk about Rocky before, but did I say it right even? I know that you've talked about Uzu for cough medicine, but it makes you feel good. Hey Slutty Bart, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in today. Not even close, Emergosa. Got some heavy rain off the coast off to the right side there.
Report your speed to approach 121.005, bye-bye.
I was gonna do that, yeah. I mean, you know, I'll set it up so that we can all enjoy it on the live stream, but then it'll all end up on YouTube so you can see what it is that I'm setting up and how I do it. That's the thing about this old thing. It really does. It really does climb slow, doesn't it? Irvy's got a favorite airplane now. Oh, Irvy's flying the A340, aren't you? Irvy's got an A340 going.
Okay. We're going to be with Polaris a little longer.
Yep, get through the mock tests, figure out what you need to study so you're 100% ready for the big tests, the real ones when they come out.
Scandinavian 2871, speed 250 knots.
That doesn't look like the MH-60. Oh, that's that new helicopter that Polyat's been flying. That's the new Polyat was flying some rescue missions with that MH-60. I thought the price on that looked like it was fairly reasonable. I thought it was pretty reasonable. Yeah, the A340 is Captain Sibby's favorite airplane. Is that available over in FlightSim 2020?
I can give you a 210.
Delta Tango Golf, maintain 210 knots.
Or is it just a 2024? Irby can't start the helicopter. The sale of the MH-60 ends today. So Polyat says, so it's on sale. Miltech simulations. This is what what Polyat's talking about. Packabort just did a nice resub. Hey Packabort, thank you for your resub today. Packabort, you're sick too? I've got a real nasty cold right now. Good to see you. Get well soon, Packabort. Okay, so there's the video. It's $24 US for this helicopter. It's compatible for 2020 and 2024. Hi, Drama. Well, you know what? There's a nice movie. Maybe this would be a good project for me to learn on days off. Maybe this would be a good thing to learn. And today's the last day. It's worth getting with the optional mission hub for anyone who wants to have missions to fly. Sorry to do inside baseball on the live stream like this, Polyat. Should we do some missions? Should we do some missions? I mean, I suck at helicopters, but I'm willing to learn. Especially if somebody, dangles, a beer in front of me or something. Okay, so there's another thing that has missions. Mission hub, so that's another $10 for the missions hub. So both of these are pretty cool. And Polyat was doing. Oh no, that was the. I was about to say you were doing. You were dropping cargo. That was over in DCS World in the C-150. Aerosoft has offshore landmarks, which would be nice to check out. Landy says offshore landmarks. That's right. If it had the panda bear on the side, I would have already picked it up. Yeah, I think they do have the Chinook. Polyat got a Coast Guard rescue mission with that hub, and you do that one. That's right, flying on Dayquil. What could go wrong there? Well, like I said, today's going to be kind of a short day, so maybe that would be something that I could do a little later on today, is try and learn that, and we'll try and do some missions when we come back, after the 2 days off. Final cruising altitude, flight level 350. Passengers a little annoyed with me. I left the seatbelt signs on. Final cruise, what do we got here? We are 144 miles from top of descent. We are 272 miles outside of Copenhagen. Should be landing at 2012 Zulu. Minus, of course, the amount of time that we're going to be holding today.
Go 7372, proceed, descent flight level 100.
Down to 100, Scandinavian 73.
So if you decide to do this,
It is
Polyot says that the helicopter and the missions hub, they're on sale now, but today's the last day that they'll be on sale. So if you pick those up, basically they'll, if you pick those up, today's the day to do it, so you can save what? So from the helicopter, it's 37 bucks. You get it for 24, so a little more than 10 US dollars is the savings. Howdy Firebird, welcome aboard. How's everything in Nashville today? The mission hub works with any airplane. Real Mr. Bindu. Yeah, there's a lot to learn. Are they calling me? I've been chattering away.
Scandinavian 441, contact Copenhagen 135.565. Bye-bye.
135.565 for Scandinavian 441. Thank you. Have a good week. Okay, 135.565. But yeah, real Mr. Bindu, there is a ton to learn about these airplanes. This is not a typical computer game. It's not a typical computer game at all. This takes a lot more. Irby just finished the Tespe arrival.
Roger, expect zone, proceed direct to Glow.
Direct to Glow, 1828.
Scandinavian 77, are you able to change to Glow arrival?
Yeah, I'm able to
Oh, somebody took your other name, Mr. Bindu, so you're the real Mr. Bindu.
In that case, proceed direct to Glow.
Direct to Glow, I'll just have to reprogram it in my FMC. So yeah, direct to Glow.
Copenhagen, good evening from Scandinavian 441, level at flight level 350.
Scandinavian 441, Copenhagen Control, hello. Identified for now, you're cleared test before Charlie arrival, expect 22 left and Osby into the hold as published.
Scandy 441, cleared now for the test before Charlie arrival, and that's going to be for runway 22 left, and we will hold as published. Scandinavian 441. ENL Helia, did I say your name right? Welcome aboard, thank you for coming in. Firebird just became a channel member over on YouTube. Thank you for becoming a 00. That was really nice of you. I think you're the first one, Firebird. Polyot just created that. So that's really, really cool. Thank you, Firebird, for the extra support. Remember, on days that we fly, I do the flight briefing video, and you'll find that over there. Frankie, I do not use the map enhancement or anything like that. I kind of... I just use the charts that come with Flight Sim 2024, and if the chart isn't available, I will go and use Navigraph stuff. So I do use those. Oh, your name is Elliot. Hello, Elliot. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Let's go and install the arrival here. And here comes the arrival.
With turn left heading 27 degrees.
EKCH arrival ATIS. Oh God, it's a book.
421, turn left heading 270.
Okay, altimeter is 1013. Let's plug in our data.
Southern Cargo 2568.
I don't know why, but somehow a Lufthansa cargo flight sounds fun today. 6 degrees is our temperature. 6 degrees.
Southern Cargo, I'm pretty sure
wind is 180 at 17.
My apologies, I was told 135565.
And our transition level is 65.
Spin Air 1331, Copenhagen Control, hello, identified.
I'm going to go full flaps on our landing today. And for runway For runway 22 left. I got to get our minimums. Hang on just a sec. Come on, minimums. There we go. And I can't read them. Got to zoom in. It's for category 1. 210 feet. 210. Barrow. All of that is good. Back to main performance page. We're 99 miles from top of descent. Okay, we've already got the hold installed. So the hold is already installed at Rossby. And I think we're good to go there. We are all set. Pilot Elite is back. Pilot Elite needs help. Your transferred file IE planes. I don't know what to do with that, Pilot Elite. Max, hello on YouTube. Elliot has a PlayStation 5. I don't know if I should buy it or not. Well, it's going to be a really fun sim for you if that's what you want to do. If you're not into airplanes and stuff like that, it's not going to be fun. But if you're into airplanes and want to learn a hell of a lot more about them, I think that getting it for PlayStation 5 is a good, inexpensive way to check out a really good flight sim and play with it and decide whether or not you want to, put it on a PC and get really good on it. Scott, I do base a lot of our flights on VATSIM events and coverage. But there's also, I base events, our flights on, suggestions that, spy pilots make. And then we're gonna try a helicopter the first part of next week. So we'll also try and do a helicopter flight, on Thursday. So we'll see what happens there. Lucidity just did a resub. Hi, Lucidity. Thank you for the resub. Thanks for coming on in. Good to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for a 34-month resub today. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Pilot Elite, you're 99% for liveries that you're downloading from like any builds? I don't know what to do with that one. Actually, you can do helicopters on VATSIM now, Sibby. You can actually do that. Elliot's waited it for a long time. I don't know what to tell you, so the thing about it is you won't be able to fly on VATSIM on PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, sorry for the service today. A bit busy today, so ASUS had to live its lone life.
No worries, you did a perfect job. Thank you so much.
Posture check. Yeah, my posture's probably really bad today.
Lufthansa 5 for Kilo. We are given a cleared ILS Zulu, runway 09, report established.
Oh my God, did they change runways?
Yeah, runway 09.
No. I don't have the mental brain power to change runways. Did you change? Arrival ATIS. No, that's another airport. Well, that was scary. It's sort of like, eek, we have to change runways. Hey, Paul, welcome.
With Air Malta 421, proceed direct to Tutlo, and you will get the Tutlo 4 Charlie from there. Tutlo 4 Charlie for
Elliot, what was I saying? PlayStation, yeah. So I think that the PlayStation is a great way if you don't know if you're going to enjoy flight simulation or not, don't want to sink a bunch of money into it. That's going to be one of the best ways to get started with it. That's one of the best ways to get started with the sim. After that, though, if you decide you really like this, you need to be ready to put it on a powerhouse PC, so that you can jump in and fly on VATSIM and fly with friends, and fly some of the amazing airplanes that you can get only for PC. But I think putting it on the PlayStation is a great first step to decide if you even want to do this.
New recruits
Hi,
detected.
Ministry. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
JSG Droid is still on 2-2 left.
And remember to
But
update
JSG
your
Droid
area.
is getting a vector
Thank you
tour
very
on the
much,
south side. Mr. Bindu, thank you for following the channel. Welcome on in. Captain Sibby said, yes, you will spend money. But I think it's good money to spend if you like airplanes. You might be able to do what's called Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer. So you'll be able to see some other pilots in multiplayer, but it's not like being on the network that we're flying on right now, which is VATSIM, where we have full ATC, we follow all the real rules of the real world, and you have, the challenge of fitting yourself into the traffic, just like in the real world. And so I'm not very eloquent today, but there you go. Yeah, it's worth every penny. If this is something that, if you love airplanes, you love travel, then it is. And you meet really cool people. I've got some incredibly good friends that I have met through Flight Sim. So, So yeah, Elliot, what we're doing now is we're flying on a network called VATSIM. Here is VATSIM radar right now. So this is basically all the shaded areas are where there's air traffic control.
441, you are cleared on the test before Charlie arrival. Expect runway 22 left at Rosby into the hold as published.
Scandinavian 441, we are now cleared on the test for Charlie arrival for a landing on runway 22 left, and we are going to hold at Rosby as published.
Copenhagen.
Does that mean we're cleared to descend? I think they're going to descend us. Mr. Bindu gets to travel to Mexico in a few months. Hi, Harold. Welcome on in. Well, Elliot, look at it this way. If you're interested, if you're not sure that you're interested in flying, if you want to learn a little bit about it first before you start spending money on a high-power PC and some of those things, using a console is a great way to get started and take a look at it and see what you think. As opposed to, okay, you're going to go onto a PC, you're going to spend money on controllers, and it's going to be a power PC and stuff like that. So this is a way to get started. Hi, Nifty Gaming. Welcome aboard. I don't know if that works or not. I don't know if PlayStation if PlayStation pilots will see Xbox pilots. I've got no clue about that. No clue about that. Okay, top of descent is 37 miles. Probably going to descend to around 17,000 feet. And everything else is good. We've already checked fuel.
441, descent flight level 250.
Scandinavian 441 is now descending flight level 250. How low can we go? Hi, T-Bird. Welcome in.
Chicago 467, contact Maastricht 136.465. Bye-bye.
Down we go. Pat, it will be happy. Yeah, see, you still get to do the career modes. There are challenges in there. So there's still some things that you get to do in the consoles that, like Pat said, is going to be good. Eric is Norway from Bergen. You landed about 10 minutes. Eric, did you, there is an update for the freeware Tromsø. If you've got the Tromsø freeware airport from FlightSim.to, there was an update recently for that, and it looks really good. I just got that downloaded. So go to FlightSim.to, search for Tromsø, and get the updated freeware scenery. Captain Sibby's got, all sorts of Yoshi dogs. Hey, Heavy Weather, welcome aboard. Yeah, I mean, I'm barely surviving this flight right now, but good to see you, Heavy Weather. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I started getting it in yesterday's flight, and my brain power's pretty ridiculous. One of the things that I was going to do is I was going to pick up this airplane after the live stream today, and or this helicopter, not necessarily the airplane. This is the last day that it's on sale, and I'm going to get the mission hub, and I'm going to finally overcome my fear and learn how to fly a sim helicopter. Polyot says it's a really cool helicopter, so we're going to give it a shot. No fear. Or no sense. You decide.
Expect ILS runway 22 left, Scandinavian 2873.
Hi, Mr. Posh Martin. Oh, yeah, you've been here. Yeah, so that's there. It's about $10 US, 10 pounds, 10 euros off. That's about it. Tim Dog says that's not the best one to start with. Yeah, that's right. Sibby was flying a helicopter earlier.
Contact Copenhagen 123.70 for mig.
123.70 now for Scandinavian 441. Thank you. Have a good week.
Scandinavian 441 confirm 123.730.
123.730. Big difference. Thanks for catching us. Scandi 441. Yeah, Sibby, I've been looking all over the place. I've never seen Nessie, but Captain Sibby found Nessie. Copenhagen, good evening from Scandinavian 441, descending to flight level 250, and we are planning to hold at Rossby.
Scandinavian 441, very good evening, sir. Copenhagen Control, radar contact. That is correct. Test before Charlie, 22 left and hold at Rossby.
Test before Charlie, we are holding at Rossby, Scandi 441.
Scandinavian 441, descend flight level 230.
Descending now flight level 230, Scandinavian 441.
Travel line 2 Tango Golf, left turn direct Tango November Oscar, rejoin the arrival.
Tango November Oscar, rejoin the arrival to Tango Golf.
Ryanair 1 Juliet Kilo, exit the whole turn, left heading for 180 degrees.
180 degrees, exit the hold, Ryanair 1 Juliet Kilo.
I just got a message from another pilot on VATSIM. Hi, I heard you and thought you were an AI voice talking. I said, no, I'm just a low-tech human. I sound like an AI voice. Oh my gosh. Flight level 200 now for Scandi 441. Do you sound like a bot, Sibby? I don't know. I don't think. Actually, I've never heard your voice. I don't know. You don't sound like a bot. I'm sure you don't.
19805.
Scott, if you're having a great world flying on 2020, don't feel like you got to jump into 2024. I mean, if it's working for you, they're going to be supporting 2020 for a while now. So I think don't feel like you got to jump in until you're ready. Let's see, a bot. That's why the MH60 is nice. It has a lot of features modeled that can help, like an AP with approach and hover mode. You got a ban. Oh, yeah, when you had that botting thing. Yeah, I'm glad that got sorted out. 3 cheers to Polyot also for helping with that. Just so nice of you.
916, descend flight level 130.
Lofter wants to know how to get the Flight Sim Labs into mode Charlie on V-Pilot. Oh, I'm sure it was really awful. Oh my gosh. We haven't seen an RTFM. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen an RTFM since Starflies.
Juliet Kilo, descent flight level 130, left turn direct.
Terra should be working. Let's go to below, but yeah, Terra's up. Hi THC, welcome.
Ryanair 1 Juliet Kilo.
Mr. Posh Martin. Well, yeah, I mean, seriously, if you've got something set up in your computer or your console and it's working for you, I say go with what works. I think that was part of a Star Trek episode. Go with what works. JSG Droid, they are stacking up finals. Need to brake hard to exit. Good luck. Okay, well, you know. Hey, here's an idea. As soon as you land, hit your cloaking device. They'll never know. The below, so basically your TCAS looks ahead, but if it's above, it looks ahead and above, and below, it looks ahead and below like that. Yeah, I've been on 2024 now for about 6 months at least, and I'm very happy with 2024. I don't have the NeoFly. I'm sorry, I don't know about that one. Yeah, Captain Simi's been... Actually, Simi's Flight Sim 2024 looks really good. It looks really good. Loviz actually flies both 2020 and 2024. And Loviz gets some incredibly cool pictures out of that. Oh, you know what we ought to do? We need to do some...
Line 169, descent flight level 140.
We need to do fixes.
Ryanair 5070, descent flight level 160.
Let's do fixes. DCS hardware is out of the cupboard. I'm loving my C-130. Is that a real pricey airplane, Polyette? Since you're having fun with that, I'm thinking about spending money on that too.
419-805
okay,
for Ryanair 1
let's do fixes.
Juliet Kilo.
EKCH. We are landing on 22 left.
Expect about 4 minutes. Ryanair 5070.
The inbound course.
And Scandinavian 441. Expect about 12 minutes.
12 minutes for Scandi 441. Thanks. Hey Nikki, welcome back in. You bought it 2 months ago? Okay, I can look it up. I can look these things up. 037 degrees is the opposite course. I'd like a 5-mile range ring. Page 2. EKCH. 22 left. I want a 10-mile range ring. And finally, EKCH 22 left, and I'd like a 25-mile circle drawn around the airport. Back to performance, and all that's good. Polyot says, here is the airplane that we're talking about. That's not bad for, that's not bad. So 65 bucks for a DCS airplane, and this one's cool because this one comes with
441 descent flight level 170.
Descending flight level 170, Scandinavian 441. That one comes with built-in multiplayer.
916, left turn
Pirate Dakota, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Well, we'll do the helicopter, but we'll pop that. We'll probably give that a try someday. Polyat was flying that yesterday, and it looked really. It looked like it was kind of fun. Yeah, doing a delivery mission. So it was a delivery mission of supplies. So you had to fly at just the right heading and release your cargo, which it dropped on parachutes. So I thought that was great. It does better, holds better than the Indy builds. THC, yeah, I just don't have the killer instinct to be a really good fighter jet pilot, but I had a blast flying the FA-18. Actually, I haven't had the FA-18 up on the Cold War Berlin map in a while. I had to do that on days off and see if the performance is any better. I think they probably have expanded it by now too, so that would be good to check out. Boy, I've got a whole list of things to check out on days off here. And descending, and we're in our holds. Yeah, that's kind of blew me away. They had Polyat in a hold in DCS. Was it really?
That 916, contact approach 119805. Good evening.
119805 is next for us.
Line 169, descent flight level 130.
Descending level 130, line 169.
Ryanair 5070, descent flight level 140.
Going to maintain flight level 140, Ryanair 5070.
And they said, what, about 12 minutes in the hold? It's a lot better than the 45-minute estimate we had earlier today.
Rate of 500 feet per minute, please.
500 feet per minute.
JSG droid had a minus 277, but you made the first turn off. That's it, and got it.
441, correction, disregard. Line 169.
That was really cool. So JSG droid, when they say get off the runway, if you can get off the runway on that first turn, they love you for that.
300 feet from the
FMS in the C-130 is very detailed. There's 5 pages you have to fill in just to tell the computer when you're going to be dropping your cargo, how you're going to drop it, the weather, and how your weight will change.
Exit the hold, heading left heading 200 degrees, maintain level 130, line 169er.
Janix 17 Lima Foxtrot, contact Copenhagen 135.565. Good evening.
JSG droid says it's 3.5 mile finals. Oh, we've got to be on our A game today. Guess who isn't on the A game today? We're in a hold. I'm going to go seatbelts off. Just to turn off the seatbelts in a hold. Not nice to leave passengers stuck in their seats when you're just orbiting. I mean, unless there's turbulence and stuff, which there isn't. 3.5 mile separation. There, that was an intense landing. Andy, it's actually really kind of easy. You basically go to flight plan, and you hit the 1L button, so that's the button on the upper left. You see where it says hold?
Proceeding Tango November Oscar, and we'll rejoin the arrival.
And then you put one in.
Ryanair 5070, continue descent, flight level 1.
That's the hold that we're flying right now, so that's why you can't see the whole process, but that's how you start programming a hold.
Alright, our discretion 130 now, Ryanair 5070.
Getting 441, descent flight level 150.
Descend now, flight level 150, Scandinavian 441. Okay, really good. I think after the live stream today, it's going to be scrambled eggs with turkey and salsa cooked into it with a little bit of spice to help with the cold. It's not as good as Sibby's Uzu, but that's how that's going to work today. A little bit of spicy salsa can go a long way to making you feel better. Oh, absolutely, Kamix. Yes, there is absolutely. Yeah, I'm mixing birds.
Good evening, Nordic.
I'm mixing birds. Mr. Poshmartin, I woke up with a cold today, so I'm actually on a Dayquil pill, which leaves me a little bit. So
approach 119805. Good evening.
I'm just glad it's not Frankfurt Friday right now. And sort of like reprogram this, turn 30 degrees to the right, change your runway. Can you do a sidestep? I mean, all sorts of Frankfurt Friday fun. I'd just be, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Sorry about the big sniff. That's right. It's the best way to feel when you're flying. Sort of little. Low JSG Droid says today's event lived up to everything. Holds and vectors and an exciting final. That's one of the things that I like about this. It's why we do it every Monday. It's excellent ATC, but it's challenging, and even though it's the same event, every week is a little bit challenging too. There's a new challenge to try. And so this is one of those events that I say is really good.
Alright, exit the hall, left heading 140 degrees for Ryanair 5070.
It's really good for leveling up your ATC game. Very good.
Good evening, Copenhagen Control, Scandinavian 2873, flight level 250. Golf on
Irving
board.
gets nervous when we get released from the hold.
Good evening, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
Let's see. Mr. Bindu has got a couple of adult beverages and sticks mounted to your recliner.
Cleared Tesla 4 Charlie arrival. Expect landing 22 left. Raw speed, hold as published. Scandinavian 2873.
Nordic
There's some really sharp kids flying on VATSIM. There absolutely are.
135.5653, have a good night.
Thank you.
I think maybe we're next. I should have started the timer again when they gave us that 12-minute estimate. That's always a good idea to start a timer like that when they give you an estimate. The broadcaster in me wishes that we had countdown timers. So if they say, all right, you've got a 12-minute hold, you put in 12 minutes and start a counting down. Landing fuel now is 4.6. Diversion fuel was what? Divert fuel is 2.7. So we still have 2 tons of fuel for holding. We've still got 2 tons of fuel. And to figure out how far that will get you, so come over here to pilot brief.
Canyon 441, descent flight level 130, expect 1 round to exit.
Descending now, flight level 130, and one more loop-de-loop before the exit for Scandi 441. Thank you. So 30 minutes of fuel at basic cruise is 1.2 tons, and I said that we have 2 tons of fuel. So we've got basically, roughly, an additional 45 minutes of looping around and twisting and turning and everything else before we have to think about saying, hey, we got to go and divert. So I'm amazed that I'm rattling those numbers off as well as I am. I guess the term loop-de-loop is probably not an official aviation term. But today's your pilot today is feeling a little loopy, so there we go. Getting off the runway quickly as possible. Yeah, nobody ever wants to do that. Yes, it's the new standard, right? Being loopy. But yeah, the goal will be, you know, since it's really busy here, is as we come in on runway 22 left, it's to get off at Bravo 5. So that means plant the airplane on the runway, reversers out, stop to get off at Bravo 5. I'll bet we got icing. Ice, anti-ice on. So that's the goal, is Bravo 5. One of the reasons why I've been taking the A321,
good evening.
it's bigger, it's heavier. Can we actually exit, you know, get it on the ground and off? I mean, if we were in the A319, no problem. I think one time on the A319, there is a, the A319, I could have exited at runway 30 here, but I usually just start with engines and then it will beep at me again if it's bad, and then I'll turn on the wings. Sassy Ops says it was 17 minutes late, but it was ATC's fault, not us. We were ready. Now's a good time to do a posture check, stretch, get ready to move around. Let's see, Carnicero, ciao ciao, welcome in. Thank you for coming in today. Our data is set. Maybe we've gotten an updated ATIS though. Phoenix. And recycle the sim.
Benjamin 441, exit the hold, turn left heading 170 degrees.
Exiting the hold now, left turn to 170 degrees for Scandi 441. Here we go. Information Hotel. 1013 180 at 18. It's changed a little, but not much. RM will be flying through the Caribbean islands on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because every year on the spy flight we do something called Christmas in the Caribbean. So we take off from Orlando and go to Kingston, Jamaica, and we fly out to Princess Juliana Airport, and that's the first day. And then on Christmas Day we take off from Juliana and go to Nassau and then back to usually Atlanta. That's right, landings, that's what you do. I don't know that we actually see ice accumulation in the Phoenix. You know, the Phoenix does have up here, this is the ice detector right here on the windshield. And I don't know if we actually see that or not.
Scandinavian 441, left turn direct, Tango November, Oscar, rejoin the star.
Scandinavian 441, left turn direct to Toronto and rejoin the star.
That is correct, and speed 250 knots.
Now 250 knots for Scandi 441. And direct to Toronto. And insert. And there we go. JSG droid on the trip from Nassau to Atlanta, make sure that the warp drive is properly functioning. Well, especially if you're going to fly anywhere near Raleigh-Durham. There's that little time well or something like that. But yeah, make sure your warp drive is all set and ready to go. That one's kind of a long one. Actually, the flight out of Juliana is pretty long too. Mad Noob, in the last update you can see it, you just have to turn on the light. So is there a light on that? On the Mad Noob, is there a light on this? On the ice detector? Really? Is it up here? Runway turn off, landing nose, wing. So turn on the wing lights. Okay, so you would see it on the wings. So we'll see that on the wings then, you're saying. We'll see ice accumulate on the wings now? Really? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, 250 knots in Toronto, 13,000 feet. Constraints back on, and we're good. Back to performance. Looking good. All right, Copenhagen, here we come.
Copenhagen control, hello, Scandinavia 121. Scandinavian 1221, good evening, Copenhagen control, radar contact. Climb flight to 240 direct, debook. Correction, climb flight to 200.
On the overhead, there's a light for the whiskey compass and the ice detector. I see it. Hey, look at that. We do have a light.
441, thanks for the time in the hole. Contact approach 119805. Good evening.
119805 for Scandinavian 441. Thanks for the weekly fun event here in Copenhagen. Have a good week.
Same to you.
119805. There is. Oh, that is really cool that it works. And it will bring you to their page. I've got to look that up because that's really neat to see.
Caroline 1, contact final 120, that's 1205, good day.
120-205, Caroline 169, good day.
Copenhagen, good evening. Scandinavian 441 is at 13,000 feet at Toronto with Information Hotel.
That was a Scandinavian double time. First Scandinavian 441, good evening. ILS 22, left descent, flight level 080, maintain present heading.
Descending now 080, we're maintaining our present heading and all set up for 22 left for Scandi 441.
And the other Scandinavian 7 Mike Papa.
Mad Noob, I don't think you can fly an airplane too much. So I know, you know, it's a live stream here and I should fly different airplanes and stuff like that, right? But still, the thing is where if you're gonna get good at any of these airplanes, you really do need to practice with it. I mean, you know, real world pilots don't go to work each day and say, I think I'd like to fly the 737 today. And the next day they say, I'd like to fly the ERJ 175. I mean, they just don't do it like that. And it's the same thing for this too. So I don't think you really could fly an airplane too much. Again, we want to fly really good. We don't want to fly, you know, bad, so that's why. Descending now 4,000 feet, Scandi 441.
Correction, 2 similar call signs. Scandinavian 431, descend 4,000 feet. 441, descend 5,000 feet.
7 feet, can I put it on?
5,000 for Scandi 441. Pauliot says there's digital checklists in the C-130 that highlights where things are unless you disable that. Okay, that's really nice to learn. THC, we've taken the A380 out a few times. We don't do it that often. It's a really big airplane, but we've done it every now and then. When was the last time the Fellas? It was the Fellas 747 in X-Plane because it's really good. We're waiting for a good quality 747 in flight sim. So DF Ware, these circles that you see are range rings that I have drawn into this to help me with my situational awareness. You do that with the fix page. And if you look here, so this is 25 miles around the airport. That's 10 miles and 5 miles. And it's around the end of the runway too. And if you look really carefully, you see another one of these turquoise lines coming out. That's the extended center line out of the runway for me. So you do that with fixes. And you can do it with both Airbus and Boeing, by the way. Boeing has a very easy way to set up fixes. And then radial or range rings around the airport.
205, Chow, Ryanair 5070.
There's a couple of videos out there. I don't think that they're actually named. I don't think that they're named that, DF but there's a couple of them that are out there. JSG Droid actually kind of got us started on this. Yeah, JSG Droid got us started on doing range rings. I think learned that from probably A330 driver, I'm not sure. But they're really helpful, again, for situational awareness. That's right, Low-Viz. Boeings are immune from solar flares.
Good evening, Copenhagen approach, Canadian 2873.
Altimeter is 1013.
Testy 4 Charlie arrival, flight level 130, information golf on board.
Canadian 2873, good evening. ILS 22 left. Descend now, flight level 080, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, descend flight level 080. Expect ILS runway 22 left approach, Scandinavian 2873.
On the other hand, Pauliot says Boeings can't be fixed with a 1-hour software update. Hey, dogs.
441, proceed direct Charlie Hotel 631.
Direct now, Charlie Hotel 631 for Scandi 441. Yeah, dogs, I just picked up a little cold. We'll be fine. Hey, dogs, I don't know if you want to do this. We're going to try some things starting on Thursday. I'm going to try and learn a helicopter. This one's on sale today. And so it's a $25 helicopter right now. And then there is this mission editor kind of a thing. And Lovis, you might be interested too. So I'm going to look at these. And then Pauliot also says the Hercules is kind of cool in DCS world. I'll think about that one too. But I'm going to try and get over my fear of helicopters. So Since I'm going to end the day early, I will start learning helicopters. Chop, chop. And my sense of humor is broken today. It's just, it's the day cold that's messing me up. Sorry. Speed brakes.
Gallagher 409, turn right, heading 230, descend flight level 080.
Auto brakes.
Return 230, descend 080.
That's right, they don't fly, they beat the air into submission. That's how they do that. Yeah, I first of all, I don't do tons of stuff in DCS World because it's a little bit hard on my system. But it's fun for me. Landy says to try the H125.
Gallagher 7 Mike Papa, turn left, heading 360.
Loviz wants to know if Polyed's going to buy that for Loviz for Christmas.
Seabed 39.
Hi, Andre.
Proceed direct Charlie Hotel 631 to rejoin the arrival. Descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, then redirect Charlie
Happy
Hotel
landings to you,
631,
Andre. Thank you for coming in. You might want to do the chopper.
441, descend 4,000 feet, speed 220 knots, contact final 120.205. Good day.
120205, descending now 4,000 knots at 220 for Scandi 441. Thank you.
Gallagher 2873, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1013, Scandinavian 2873.
Gallagher 7 Mike Papa, descend flight level 060.
060 for Scandinavian 7. Come on, 5075, hello.
WI 166 is Scandi 431. Hi, Scandi 431. Welcome aboard. Thank you for coming in and saying hi.
Scandi 431, descend 3 fast. 83 Mike Charlie, speed 180 on to 6.
This is finals, so generally I don't try to cut in unless I can.
180 on to 6. 180 on to 6.
Andre, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
1507, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots.
Flaps 1.
1507.
5050, turn left, heading 25, right, turning 250, Peter, let's go runway 2 to left.
Alright, right turn heading 250, clear to ILS, 22 left, Ryanair 5070.
431, turn right, heading 180.
Right 180, 741.
984, contact tower, 18105.
18105, Austria 994.
Salam 169, contact tower, 18105. 5070, descend too fast, expedite descent.
2000 expedite descent for Ryanair 5070.
Scandinavian 441, good evening.
Scandinavian 441, good evening, expect 22 right.
Expecting 22 right for Scandi 441. Oh, holy cats, they just changed the runway. Holy moly. Okay. 22 right. Let's get the chart. Holy, holy moly.
507, continue present heading.
We just got a runway change. Instrument approach. 22 right.
Scandinavian 431, given heading, cleared our let's approach, runway 22 right.
Clear to the right and given heading, it's going to approach wrong.
It 3 Mike Charlie, maintain 180 on to 6, contact tower 18105.
1826, tower 18105, EC3 Mike Charlie here.
With 5656, turn left, now heading 240, clear let's approach, runway 2 to left.
Left 240, clear left 2 to left with 5656.
Okay, 431 traffic is a Barnett, will be holding at 2000.
220.
Should be no factor, turning fairness for departure runway.
Roger, setting of traffic, turn approach wrong.
Okay, 1507, turn
Okay,
left,
got it
heading
changed.
340.
Wow, wow, wow.
340
Okay,
for
rebrief this.
Scandinavian 1507.
Okay, 22 right. My guess is they're going to want us to get off the runway at like Echo 3 or Echo 4 or right here. They're going to want us to get off on this side, Echo 3 or Echo 4. So we're exiting left on 22 right now.
Final,
Holy moly, crazy.
Tower 469 at Tower 118.05.
But that's kind of the fun.
118.05 for line 169.
Tower 1 descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Scandinavian 441.
Tower 1507, turn left heading 240, clear direct approach runway 2 to left.
Roger, 240 left heading and clear ILS approach 2 to left, Scandinavian 1 to correction 1507.
Windmill 584, speed 180 on to 6, contact Tower 18105.
186 and tower 118.105, head
57070, speed 180 on to 6, and Tower 18105.
Lovis would like an Army UH-60 helicopter. There's got to be one. Is there one in DCS world that might be fine?
GeForce 1, turn right, heading 190, clear direct approach runway 2 to right.
Right turn 190 degrees, cleared for the ILS approach 22 right for Scandi 441.
Base 137, descend 3,000, continue present heading.
You're right 127 heading and down to 3,000.
Bud 39 Tango, with you heading.
Sure, 39 Tango, fine, hello, turn left, heading 1, question 060, descend 3,000.
Heading 060 and descend 3,000.
GeForce 1, contact Tower 119 or 355.
119 or 355, stand for draw. Right.
Sky 137, turn left, heading 325.
Heading 325 for you,
Missile 5656, maintain 180 knots until 6.
180 knots until 6 with the flight 656.
Base 137, continue left and heading 250 degrees, clear direct approach, runway 2 to left.
Got the airport.
Route 47 left, 250, clear ILS approach 2 to left.
Base 137, traffic is a Airbus 321, currently on fire for runway 2 to right, should be no factor.
Clearing 127, we have the traffic inside.
Therefore, 1 traffic is a Airbus A319 turning fire for runway 2 to left, should be no factor.
Scandi 441 has traffic.
It's a 5656, contact Tower 18105.
Right there.
118.105, with 5656, bye-bye.
JSG Droid has
Sky
pinned
1507,
a
180
message.
until 6.
Oh, this is really good. That's definitely worth clicking on.
Speed 39 Tango. First Baby 39 Tango, turn right, heading 130.
130,
Thanks, 195. So far, hello, descend 3,000, continue present heading.
3,000, continue present heading.
Got it.
Good evening, Copenhagen final, Scandinavian 2873, just past Charlie Hotel.
Eric is on a parallel approach with us right now on the left side.
Sky 2873, hello, descend 3,000, and flying
Here.
heading 045.
descend 3,000 and heading 045, Scandinavian 2873.
Skipper 39 Tango, continue right and heading 19.
Hey, Cancer Love, welcome back.
190, cleared ILS, 22 left.
1507, contact tower, 18105.
Thanks, Loviz. Have a good lunch. We'll see you later. Cancer Love, I don't identify myself as a streamer, Cancer Love. Were you on the Tespe or on one of the other arrivals, though?
Get 441, keep 180 until 6.
180 till 6, Scandi 441. Happy lunchtime, Loviz.
Left, heading 330.
Flaps 2. Gear down 3 green. Auto brakes, speed brakes. We're good. Duncan Stormer, welcome aboard. I think I missed that. I am sorry. Things got awful busy earlier about Echo 4.
Get 441, contact tower, 119 or GeForce 355.
I was going to try for Echo 3, but we'll try Echo 4.
Get 441, contact tower, 119 or 355.
119 or 355 now for Scandi 441.
Next 137, contact tower, 118, decimal 105.
118, 105, Mike 137, thank you, bye-bye.
79er, when airborne, contact departure controller 124.
Okay, I got it, Drunken Stormy. Yeah, we were going to try and get that one. I was going to go for Echo 3 or Echo 4. Because, yeah, I don't want to try and go the other way. Hey, Tango CR, welcome back in. Good to see you, and thank you for coming in.
Scandinavian 71 Echo Golf behind the departing Boeing 777, line up runway 2 to right away, behind.
Behind departing Boeing 777, line up and wait behind 7 Golf.
Copenhagen, good evening. Scandinavian 441 is 5 miles out on 22 right.
Scandinavian 441, continue approach. 1 departure ahead.
Continue the approach, Scandi 441.
Bulgarian 108, contact tower, correction, contact apron 121.630.
Okay, flaps are full, gear is down, 3 green, we're going for Echo 4. We do not want to have traffic yield for us, Duncan Stormer. We do not want to do that. We want to get in and get out of the way. That's part of the challenge, is to never have someone go around for me or, you know, have to divert around.
Confirm, stand by for big Ryanair 90267.
I did set my new minimums, Andre.
Alpha 2, runway 2 to right by
new minimums is actually 220. I missed the 0, but it was 220. Thank you for having me check that, Andre. I totally messed that up. But yeah, we did set it.
353 taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 22 right by taxiway Alpha cross runway 30, give way to Ryanair coming from left to right.
Roger, we'll give way to the Ryanair cross 30 and holding point Alpha 1 for 22 right, taxi 353.
Scandinavian 7 Papa Kilo, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 22 right via taxiway Alpha cross runway 30.
Taxi holding
Cancer Love ran out of fuel, oh no.
Scandinavian 7 1 Echo Golf.
You ran out of
Winds
fuel
180
in the
degrees,
hole?
18 knots, runway 2 to right, clear for takeoff, no delay.
We'll take off runway 2 to right, no delay, Echo Golf.
Scandinavian 441, expect late landing clearance.
Late landing clearance for Scandi 441.
500. Hundred above.
Scandy 441, winds 180 degrees, 18 knots, runway 22 right, that's land.
22 right, clear land, Scandy 441.
100.
Scandy 71, Echo Golf, contact departure 124.980.
141, 1980, thank you, bye-bye. Scanning 421, hold short Bravo. Target day, Singapore 351 on Foxtrot, holding short 30.
Scandinavian, standby, Scandinavian 43 what?
Scanning 421, hold short Bravo, we taxied, we located to the right on left and continue the Echo 4 and X3, hold short Bravo.
Scandinavian 431, apologies, contact tower 118.105, I completely lost you there.
No worries, Tower 181, so 5, 431, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Ryanair 9 at 267, line up runway 2 to right away.
Number right, runway 2 to right.
Gavin 441, welcome to Copenhagen, taxi Echo 4, Echo 3, hold short Bravo.
Echo 4 and Echo 3, we will hold short of Bravo, Scandy 441.
Tower from Alpine 6002, we're still
Echo 4, Echo 3.
Alpine 6002,
Hold short of Bravo. I see where we're going.
A minimum
Hey, we made the taxiway that we wanted to.
Minimum departure time.
All right, I'm feeling like, you know, sim pilot nerves of steel here. How about that?
The right sequence.
I should probably fly on Dayquil more often. Jessica, our next live stream is going to be Thursday at 1800 Zulu. If you're not over on Discord, you gotta come over on Discord and say hi.
1 Juliet Kilo, contact apron 121.6.
Okay, Echo 4, Echo 3, we bear right.
Ryanair 1 Juliet Kilo, contact
I know,
apron.
JSG Droid was over on the other runway. See how close the airplanes are?
121.6.
And that's the cool thing about Sim Update 4 for us right now, too. Is we've got all of the really great...
Scanner 1287, copy, Singapore 351.
And that's going to be Bravo over there that we're holding short of.
Taxiway, Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 30.
Alpha 2 via Foxtrot and Alpha cross runway 30, Singapore 3.
Gamma 1287, taxi, holding point Alpha 4, runway 22 right via taxiway, Foxtrot and Alpha cross runway 30.
All right, let's make sure everything's all cleaned up here.
99267, whenever on contact departure controller 124.
Flaps up, speed brakes down, landing gear down. I did stomp on the brakes a little bit there. So Bravo.
Alpine 6002, behind departing traffic, line up runway 2 to right and wake behind.
Clear to line up behind traffic departure, behind Alpine 6002.
Minus 250 to land, 1.12 Gs, not very bad at all, minus 250, that's not bad. Remember, we wanted to plant the airplane at the end of the runway, and we did. And we got off here at Echo 4. So we were minimum time on the runway. Hi, Honda Jet, welcome back. Good to see you.
11630 within 584. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, Honda Jet, are you doing this flight too? JSG Droid was saying, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes. That's true. I'm thinking, Mr. Posh Martin, I'm going to have Dayquil in my flight bag every day now. Not gonna do that, that's for sure. It leaves me just a little bit too woo.
Alpine 6002, when airborne, contact departure 124.98, wind 180
Because
degrees,
they're
18 knots,
taxiing
runway 22 right,
airplanes
takeoff.
out on Alpha to take off on 22 right. So we would be in everybody's way over here, airplanes departing. So that's why we're down here at Bravo.
Jet executive 353, line up runway 22 right and wait. Line up 22 right and wait, number 2. And jet executive 353, line up runway number 2.
Number 2, 353.
And I think they're holding us here because arriving traffic is coming over here. These are the arrival taxiways. So they're stopping us here for arriving airplanes. Nah, they're not going to forget us, would they, Stindofly? Nah. You know why? I mean, come on, there's a sassy A321 sitting on their taxiway.
Mike Charlie Romeo Alpha Oscar, continue approach to departure ahead.
Flight Sim Aviation, no,
Jet executive
I didn't get one of
353,
those.
winds. When airborne, contact departure controller
We may get them as early as the end of the week or next week or something like that. I'm in no hurry. We'll get it. I like to get mine at the same time everybody gets theirs. Their airplanes.
Scanner 1287 behind departing. Learjet 35, line up
Jersey pilot.
to right and wait behind.
Line departing Learjet.
Jersey pilot, seeing your family in hospice is so hard. Welcome in. I hope you're holding up okay. Nobody's ever okay when these things happen, though. You should be with A Tower 118-105. I did not get kicked over to that tower yet. I haven't been kicked over there yet. Bing Bong is back. Welcome back, Bing Bong. Oh yeah, we have plans for Christmas in the Caribbean. How about if we be nice? Copenhagen, Scandi 441 is holding short of Bravo at Echo 3.
First, Scandinavian 1287, when airborne, contact departure controller 124.98, winds 180 degrees,
All right,
18 knots,
I'm real
runway
happy to
22
hear
right,
there's
takeoff.
comfortable.
12498.
But welcome in, Jersey pilot. Thank you for coming by.
1280, correct.
Correct. And it was, apologies, Mike Charlie Romeo Alpha Oscar, expect lane clearance. Your range 1 Alpha Victor.
I think he forgot about us again.
30,
He's very
03,
busy.
short
Tower is really busy here. No, we do Christmas in the Caribbean. And so that is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve we take off from Orlando and we fly down to Kingston, Jamaica, and then we fly from Kingston out to Princess Juliana Airport, and then we take the day, and then we stop there, and then Christmas Day we go back.
Scandinavian 7 Papa Kilo behind landing traffic line up runway 22 right and wait behind.
Juliana to Nassau to Atlanta.
But
that's what we do.
Behind 7 Papa Kilo.
I think somebody just went around. I think that one went around. It's because there's ducks on the runway.
Mike Alpha Oscar, if able, make it left via Echo 4.
Hey Frankie,
if
welcome
unable,
in.
make it right.
Left by Echo 4,
Well, if that one comes in, they're going to see us over in their area. So we got another one landing. And so if they exit over here, then there's going to be 2 down here. Yeah, so they're getting off at Bravo 3. They're going to be behind us.
Going to 1 Alpha Victor, contact Apron 121.637.
Yep, they're coming our way, so there's
Alpha Oscar, continue.
Another airplane that's coming.
Taxi via runway 22 right.
The ducks don't give a duck.
Left, there will be
especially
a fast
if
exit
they
lane
type
for
the
Echo
word
4.
ducking into their phone. Nope. They're continuing.
Getting 441, contact tower 118.105.
118-105 for Scandy 441. Thank you.
Good evening.
All right.
5 Tango Papa, Island 22 left.
That's Ryanair 1828, wind 180 degrees, 17 knots, right to left, clear to land.
Clear to land from 8 to left, right.
Catstrip, good evening from Scandy 441, holding short of Bravo at Echo 3.
Continue approach to the left, right now 5 Tango Papa.
And other aircraft calling, say again.
Catstrip, hi. Scandy 441 is on Echo 3, holding short of Bravo.
Scandy 441, Catstrip Tower, hello. Taxi Bravo, cross 30, hold short Zulu.
Bravo, crossing 30, hold short of Zulu for Scandy 441. Let's go. T-Bird is here with the Santa emotes. Yep, it is time to start getting the holiday glow, isn't it? So let's see. One of the things about the holidays, though, is there's always like favorite holiday snacks that we make. My family, my mom always used to make incredibly good, basically cinnamon rolls. They were really, really good. Now, no one makes them like mom does, right? Ever. No one ever makes them like mom does. But is there something, are there favorite holiday snacks that you're looking forward to? It's time for us to start getting hungry about food and stuff, so if you feel like popping something like that in the chat, that might be fun. What's your favorite holiday snack? Some people really like brownies with Frosty. Bing Bong likes sugar cookies. Tim Dog has Mom's chocolate fudge. Oh, that's good. Being German, Mr. Posh Martin likes the Christmas gingerbread selections. Mr. Posh Martin, do you just have like basic gingerbread, or do they make it in like little houses? You know, we have like gingerbread house kits that you can make here in the U.S. I've never done that, but I bet they're really good. Hot chocolate with a peppermint stick. That's good. Just the ready-to-eat treats. Okay. Peppermint selection. So I am the 90 gamer, likes peppermint.
Yes, the tower hello again, 5656, direct to left.
5656, tower, good evening again, continue approach to left.
Continue approach to left with 5656.
Okay, we cleared across runway 30, so we're on Bravo, but we hold short of Zulu. That's going to be the first taxiway.
Taxi Bravo, Charlie, hold short Delta. Charlie, hold short Delta. 5 Tango Papa, wind 180 degrees, 17 knots, runway 2 to left, clear to land.
Clear to land, to the left, right now 5 Tango Papa.
1766, welcome to Copenhagen, give way to Ryanair 737, passing left to right, to taxi Bravo, cross 30, hold short.
Bravo, cross 30,
Firebird likes peanut brittle. Well, 'tis the season for all of those.
441 April 11630, bye-bye.
121630 now for Scandy 441. Thank you. Have a good week.
You too. Right at 1828 after crossing 12630. Bye bye.
After crossing 12163, right,
Scandinavian 1766, same for you after crossing 11630. Bye bye.
After crossing 12163, Scandinavian 1766.
619, yeah, I can see you now. Say again, request.
We're requesting IFR to Hamburg.
Apron, hello from Scandinavian 441 on Bravo, holding short of Zulu.
Scandinavian 441, Giswick 1, hello, taxi to stand Bravo 10 via Zulu and Mike.
Stand tonight is Bravo 10 via Zulu and Mike for Scandy 441. Thank you. Let's go. Zulu,
1828, holding short of Zulu.
Bravo 10.
Radar 1828, Giswick 1, hello, taxi to stand Foxtrot 4 via Bravo Romeo and Whiskey.
So, Zulu, let's get on Zulu
can
here.
I have the stand again? Right to
Right now, 1828.
Jersey
Foxtrot
pilot
1.
looks like something called
Foxtrot 1 via Bravo Romeo Whiskey.
tiramisu. Panettone? I don't think I even came close to that Jersey pilot, but that sounds really good. Okay, so we're on Zulu and we're looking for Mike. Bravo 10. Okay, so Zulu all the way down to Bravo 10. I see where we're going. Polyot. It's a HUD kind of day. Oh, Polyot. I think Polyot is flying that C-130. I think that's the C-130. Okay.
Scandinavian 1766, taxi to stand Echo 90 via Bravo Romeo Whiskey and Tango.
Echo 90 via Bravo Romeo Whiskey and Tango, Scandinavian 176.
And Nordic 849,
I think this is our next one.
Go ahead for Nordic 849.
Kilo Lima.
Nordic 819 cleared Hamburg.
Lima. I think I missed it. I think I missed it one. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back. Shh, don't tell anybody. Mr. Posh Martin likes using that on the 789.
Nordic 849, read back correct.
Apron, good evening.
Don't tell the apron. Let's see if we can just sneak around here and get out of the way.
Red Nose 5 Tango Papa, Cashway Apron, hello, taxi to stand Hotel 107 via exit standby.
Apron, hello, my train, Romeo Alpha Oscar vacated, please over kilo.
Bravo 10, there's our gate.
Station calling, repeat call sign only.
Mike Charlie, Romeo Alpha.
Mike Charlie, Romeo Alpha, Oscar, Castro hello, taxi to stand Alpha 3.
JSG Droid is the other Scandinavian over there. Wow, thanks for staying on the ground for a while, JSG Droid. Hanging out at Alpha 14. Do they have any good food there at Alpha 14?
Easy 2050, Castro hello, stand by.
That's probably a good parking place. Keeps the engine behind that red zone there. So that's actually probably pretty good for us on that one. JSG Droid just finished. Oh, grapefruit.
5 Tango Papa, do you have a gate?
That would actually be a really good thing for me to snag. Is a little bit more like that. Okay, stop squawking. APU is up and running. So engine number 1, engine number 2. Let's do radar off, predictive wind shear off. Let's do fuel pumps. And I usually do them backwards in a bus to turn them off. And we're going to do ADIRs, 3, 2, and 1. Crew supply of oxygen off, beacon off. Wing lights are probably blinding the crew too. Seat belts off. Come down here, deboard the plane. Come over here and do Phoenix, ground services, ground power, preconditioned air, jetway, cargo, 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 and it takes care of everything else. Hey, we even parked it in the right place too because the jetway is out there. Sledding and skiing are nice in Montana. Actually, Bing Bong, it's okay. I think it's better in Colorado. So I should use the marshaller. I just find that in a VATSIM event like the one that we're in right now, it's harder to set it up while I'm staying, you know, while I'm getting out of ATC's way and stuff. So I just find it a little bit harder to set up. Yeah, lots of fluids. I mean, I've already got, you know, a big thing. This is full of water today. And so I'm going to try and chug 4 of those tonight before bed. If I can do that, I'll be completely healed pretty quickly. But yeah, the skiing's better actually in Colorado and stuff. So some things I'm going to try while I'm taking the day off, and, you know, I'm going to go ahead and try and pick up this helicopter. I haven't flown helicopters hardly ever because I really suck at them. It's on sale for 1 more day, so you get it for about 10 days off. And Polyat says you really also ought to pick up the mission editor for another $10. So I'm going to try and learn this. Down the road, I'm going to try and learn the C-130, the Hercules over in DCS World. But my DCS performance isn't very good in flight sim. So in Stormy here. So that's another thing I'll be working on for that. Oh, another important safety tip right now. We're hearing more and more reports of people receiving email from our friends at WinWing. Be sure you keep an eye out on your email box for the next few weeks. You know, check it at least once a day, because once you get the WinWing email, you got 48 hours to go and pay for it. Otherwise, I think you get kicked to the back of the line again. And, you know, we all want those throttles and stuff like that. So be sure that you grab that one before that goes away, okay? So those are the things that are going to go on here. We've also got Fly and See Santa. I believe it's this Saturday. So that's coming up then as well. So we've got all of those things that are going to be coming up, and I'm sure looking forward to doing those. Big apologies that I'm kind of cutting out a little bit early, but thank you for understanding. Brain power will start slipping away fast in the next hour, and that's when the pill starts to wear off, and I don't like to be on them too long. So time for me to say thank you to secret agents and special agents and double O's over on Patreon. Remember, the Patreon stuff is going to be moving to channel memberships on YouTube. You've got a whole month to do that, so that actually happens. That actually is coming up. So you got a month to move over there, and that'll open the door for much more things. Also, let me say a big thank you to secret agents and special agents and double O's. I mean, to the spy gifters. I already did that. Thank you for those. That is really nice, and I can't wait to go and say thank you. And I need to cut it here and stop rambling. My brain power is absolutely going away. So thank you for being here, Mr. Posh Martin. Let's see, Jersey Pilot. I know you're going through some hard times too. You and Mr. Posh Martin both are. I've been there. Keep, be good to each other. Take care and good luck with family. I know it's hard. Heart is going out for sure. Paulette, thank you so much. I will feel better soon. And I'll also see you over on Discord, okay? Look forward to seeing you then. I think Chewy is flying the 737, the brand new upgrade. I think we got to go and check out Chewy and have a look at that, okay? So I can't wait to see you on Thursday. Departure time is the normal time. That's going to be 1800 Zulu. Until then, as always, please stay healthy. Where's the camera? Where is it? There it is. As always, stay healthy, stay safe. I can't wait to see you Thursday. See you in Discord. I'll get well soon. You stay healthy. Thanks for being here. Say hi to Chewy. Cheers. Good night. Good afternoon. Good morning.